What's poppin' with y'all people, bro? It's that boy KYNDK, whatever you want to call me. I'm gonna show y'all the cornerback that y'all done seen in these mixtapes on this channel. Y'all can feel free to tweak them, use them, like make your character just like mine. Feel free to leave me input on my character. Maybe if you think I could have made him shorter, taller, whatever you think is better, you let me know. Cause I'm gonna let y'all what I think is the best for me, what works for me, and then y'all could take the bits and pieces I know for you. So let's get straight into it. You're gonna see that my cornerback is a level 29. I'm an 86 overall. I'm in my second season. I'm like a couple of games from being in the playoffs, but we gonna go straight to upgrade my superstar, and I'm gonna show you what my attributes look like now. What's my thought process on the attributes? Why my abilities are the way they are. So first off, starting with the skills. Catching, I have no problem catching interceptions. I don't drop too many interceptions in this game. The interceptions that I do drop is like bad timing on trying to snag it out the air. But besides that, I don't see a need to upgrade your catching. Not right now, at least. Finesse moves, I don't like run blitz often enough for me to want to upgrade the finesse moves. So we ain't got to talk about that. Now, man and zone coverage, it depends. I like to play a lot more man than I like to play zone. But I have zone upgraded enough to where I have the zone KO elite bronze tier, and I'm gonna get into why that's important later. But I play a lot more man, so obviously I got my man way higher. It helps you get better punch out animations. It helps you get more chances to punch the ball out. And then like it says at the bottom, better cut move reactions. Your player literally just moves faster when you're in man coverage. We already talked about zones. Tackling, I literally have it upgraded to 84 just because before with the other tiers, the lower tiers, it was harder to get tackles. I felt like people didn't even notice that I was coming to tackle them. I would just bounce right off of them. This 84 hit power is important later, but we're going to talk about that more so when we get to the abilities and all that. Block shedding, again, I don't run blitz too often, so I'm not trying to upgrade my block shedding finesse moves, none of that. Press, I press a lot, but not too much to have it upgraded further than where it is now. I think that bronze works perfect for me. Again, we're gonna get into the abilities when we get to that point. These two, play recognition and pursuit, I feel as if you are a computer, like if this is your computer, like if you was playing in a franchise, these two like attributes matter. But for me, I don't fall for RPOs or play action and pursuit. That's literally about angles and things of that nature. So that's not really too important either. So now we can get into the abilities. Now the abilities is important because I ain't gonna lie, this is a broken little setup, and this ain't even in like my corner's final form, right? So Mind Reader literally tells you what play the offense is gonna run. If they're running in HB toss to the left, you're going to see that it's HB toss to the left. If they're running verticals, you're going to see which verticals it is. Like, they're going to show you all the routes, everything. And it literally lets you adjust to that play. So you know what position to be in for every single play. It helps when you want to get stops. It helps when you want to get picks. Now, these KO elites, they work perfect for me. Because I like to run a lot of man when I need to get a stop, I'm running man, right? Because I play for the Broncos. I have Patrick Surtain on the other side. Justin Simmons is a safety. So I can play man to get a stop. So because I play over top of a lot of routes, I play over top for like so I don't get beat on streaks and fades. If you run a curl on me and I react fast enough, I can punch the ball out. Like I can go for a tackle animation and my character's just naturally gonna punch the ball out, which is a blessing because it bails me out so much sometimes. There used to be times where wide receivers have an easy pass, an easy check down, and then I'll come up and punch the ball out so quick, so swift, and then it's just clutch, my man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Same thing for zone. Like these two are literally the same thing, but one's for zone and one is for man. And the only difference in the route and how far they work out from is the tiers. I'm sure if I got this to tier 20, or not tier 20, if I got this to the next tier, it would be 20 yards from the line of scrimmage, just like man KO is. Press Elite, I like this one just because, let's say you matching up with a Stephon Diggs or something like that. Let's say you match up with a really, really good receiver. If you press them enough and get enough press wins, and it literally tells you in the right corner while you're doing it, if you get enough press wins, it fatigues that receiver. So one, they just might not even be in the game. Two, they're going to be so tired. They're not going to run as fast, jump as fast. Their stamina's going to wear down. It's going to make it easier to play against them, make it easier to bait the QB to throw in your way to get interceptions. If you hit stick them, they might just fumble. Like, this literally is a cheat code just to sap the energy from your opponents so they not playing you at the 100% like highest potential. Now, Destroyer. This is a cheat code, a literal cheat code, and it goes hand in hand with Mind Reader. Because to activate Mind Reader, you need to get hit sticks. Destroyer makes sure that players can't break your hit sticks, and I only have it on bronze. I don't think I have failed to hit stick anybody, and I've hit sticked Travis Kelce. I've hit sticked different running backs, Nick Chubb. It's literally goes in hand, has great synergy with Mind Reader. So you got to think, if you're constantly hit sticking people, you're going to always have Mind Reader. And it just helps you to be able to shut down teams to get easy W's. So that's my ability setup. If you think that there's better abilities, the only other X factor I have is bottleneck. And for me, I don't really like bottleneck because I don't have the press ability high enough to get those like push down animations. So maybe I'll feel differently when I get the press man coverage higher. As for why I made my character 6'4", 174 pounds, if you see when you're playing defense, when the quarterback throws at a receiver you're guarding, on the ground, it's a circle. It's a really dark gray circle. And it's either small or really, really big. So that's the wide receiver's catching radius. So with the wide receiver catching radius, the being that my player is 6'4", I'm really, really tall. So it's like the receivers like DK and Mike Evans, they can't throw the ball. They can't just throw the ball up and hope they're going to get it. I'm just as tall as they are. And then you got to think that my player is 6'4", but I also have a 96 speed. So you may wonder how I'm that tall and have this high speed. I think the default speed is 94. So you see how they have like the free time and the bonus workouts? You want to go to one of those, and if it has the agilities and the speeds, that's what you want to do. That's why my player is at 96 speed. But I keep up the bonuses. Every week I'm doing something for speed. I'm not doing nothing for nothing else. I don't care about press, zone, none of that stuff, because those attributes are high enough. But back to what I was saying. So on the ground, it'd be that little dark circle. And it literally tells you, it literally gives a pretty good indication if the wide receiver is going to catch that ball or not, right? So, being as fast as I am and as tall as I am, like, that's not really, it don't leave a lot of receivers with a really good chance to catch the ball, which is why the KOs come into play, because it gives me a better chance to punch the ball out, or a better chance to intercept the ball. Because if the quarterback don't place the ball right, I'm going to be in the catch radius, and at that point, I'm taller than most receivers, and I'm just as fast, right? So, just taking a quick look at the wide receivers, right? Looking at the speed. So, I'm not faster than Tyreek Hill, Byron Campbell, Jameson Williams, Waddle, Marquise Brown, Quez Watkins, and I'm tied with everybody else. You got to think, there's only one receiver in that category that's really, really tall, and it's Jameson Williams, and I'm taller than him. So that's why, for me, I want to make a corner that was really, really tall and really, really fast. Because at this point, there is no really, really big catch radius on any wide receiver I guard, right? And it shows in my numbers, right? And you may sit here and be like, well, you could be playing on pro, you could be playing on rookie. Well, I don't. I play on all pro. I'm going to show y'all the proof. I play on all pro, right? I feel like all Madden, it's sometimes all Madden can just be doing way too much. Like, there's certain things that happen in all Madden that are just like, yeah, that really shouldn't happen. But I play on all pro simulation, and I don't have a problem getting tackles. I don't have a problem getting stops. I've only lost one game this season. It was to the Chargers on a game-winning field goal. I'm in year 2, and I think I have like close to 50 interceptions. I'm already number 3 in the legacy leaderboards. Let me fact check myself. I'm just under 50. I have 46 picks before going into the playoffs. So I don't want to say that I know everything, but I think I know what I'm talking about. I don't have a problem with getting interceptions and things of that nature in this game. But just a little video showing y'all the creation of my player, what's my thought process in making my player. Leave down in the comments whatever y'all feel like is a good suggestion for me to do, whatever you feel like is a better ability. Where should I relocate these points to? Y'all let me know how y'all cornerbacks is. We can always reconcile and see how we feeling about each other's builds. But until next time, bro, it's that boy K. I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all.